What is up, everybody? Davius here, back with another bonus puppy for you guys this week. Gotta hit my headphones, so let's readjust that. Okay, um, back with another bonus puppy for you guys this week. Hope you guys have all had a great weekend. And hopefully you're having a great week so far. Um, I'm recording this on 8/7, so I'm saying have a great week, but it's probably gonna be uploaded until next week. So hopefully that week is going well for you guys. Also, I just wanted to add that in there. But yeah, so back on the bonus puppy for you guys this week. Um, as you know, bonus puppies tend to be a little bit more off the wall, more random topics here and there, kind of thrown together. And what I'm going to do today is combine two bonus puppies into one. I had one idea I was going to do for another one, and that one kind of fell through. So I figured I would just combine it with this one and kind of mesh them together and make one big bonus puppy. So let's start off with the first one. First, I want to say, anime wise, this current season, I've dropped a lot of shows. I've dropped quite a few, actually, more than I thought I would. Um, but Given has been really good. Um, what else? Cop, was it Cops Cult or something? I can't remember the name. It's been okay. It's manageable. Assemble Stars, I'm really starting to love. Try Nights, I love rugby, so I'm loving Try Nights. It's really good so far. And God, name's long, but the one about the group of girls that the literary club where they read like romantic, pervy novels and things of that nature. Loving that one also. It's really underrated. It's really good. So yeah, just want to talk about that for a second. And sorry about the lighting. I have a bunch of lights on, but the main light here is pretty terrible. So yeah, it needs to be cleaned or something. But so hopefully the computer and the other lights kind of help to bring everything together. But yeah, I won't ramble too long here. Let's get started with this bonus puppy. And first part of bonus puppy I want to mention is just some more anime options for court cutters out there. I'm a court cutter myself. So there are not a ton of anime options, but there are some anime options out there. Funimation, of course, Crunchyroll, Tubi TV, Crackle, things of that nature. High Dive now has their Roku app out there. But one that I definitely wanted to mention was TMS Anime on Roku. It's really good. They have a lot of older anime on there, Lupin the Third, things of that nature. A lot of kind of 80s, like early 90s animes on there, but there are a ton of them. Saint Seiya is on there also. So they're pretty good optional shows on there if you really want to just go back and watch some older anime. It's free, and they're on there to kind of watch. And I've been enjoying them so far. So yeah, TMS anime on Roku. But next on to the main part of this bonus puppy, and that is has Fairy Tail the final season is okay. Let me rephrase that. Is Fairy Tail the final season quietly saying goodbye? That's the question. And what I mean by that is there seems to be when Bleach ended for however you want to say the ending was, whether it was good, whether it was bad. The manga ending was pretty terrible. The anime ending was okay. It was passable. But when Bleach ended, people felt Bleach ending. With Naruto, of course, when Naruto ended, people really felt Naruto ending. I myself included. I did a video on Naruto ending. That was those were landmark animes that were finally finishing up. One Piece, I'm sure, will get the same reaction. Even though One Piece's fan base isn't quite as big as those two, it's One Piece. It's been around for years and years and years and a few more years. So it'll definitely get that reaction also. But I feel like Fairy Tail, the final season, is just going under the radar. I hear no real noise about it. I hear nobody talking about it. I YouTubed it before I did this video. I YouTubed Fairy Tail whatever the current season is review, and I found like one, maybe two channels that were reviewing the episodes, and that was it. I found a few channels that, of course, had the episodes up on there that you could watch. But as far as reviews go, I found two channels, maybe three channels. But I'm pretty sure it was just two channels that were actually reviewing the current season of Fairy Tail. Oh, sorry about that gas little sniff here. Um, that were reviewing the current season of Fairy Tail, and it got me to thinking: is the current season of Fairy Tail quietly just saying goodbye? It is the last season of Fairy Tail. I know Fairy Tail has had a very long history of being hated or loved. People either really love Fairy Tail or really don't like Fairy Tail. It's always seemed to have been the no middle ground. It's just you love it or you hate it. Me personally, I've been in that middle ground where I didn't hate it. I loved it for a while. It took me a while to kind of get attached to it. At first, it was like, it's little shonen, I'll pass. Then I had Funimation Network back in the day on Spectrum or Charter Cable, and I watched a lot of it on there. I watched a ton of it on there, probably up to like episode 70 or 80. And so I was like, okay, I can do this. This is actually pretty good. Then I dropped it and never went back to it again. I jumped back into season. It came out a few years ago, and it was okay, but dropped it again. Never really stuck with Fairy Tail, but I never really hated it. Just couldn't really dive into it. But it just seems like there's no hoopla about the final season. Nobody's really talking about it or reviewing it. It's just sort of like this last season. It's passing by very quickly. The show, I'm sure, is wrapping up at some point, and then it'll just be gone. Fairy Tail will be that shonen anime that almost was. It had a good fan base, a very good fan base, but it never reached those heights. It never got to that One Piece level, or Naruto, or Bleach, or even something like Attack on Titan or My Hero. It never got there. It was always here. It was here, but it was never there. And I hate that it never got there. I feel like to a degree it should have. It had the characters, it had the story. I don't know why it never reached its peak, so to speak. The mangaka for Fairy Tail is doing a manga now, Eden Zero, and Eden Zero has potential to be Fairy Tail 2.0 and to be very good. So I'm loving the manga. So maybe that'll be the rejuvenation of what Fairy Tail could have been. And again, sorry about the sniff, guys. I'm not sick, just allergies like crazy. But yeah, so I feel like that was what Fairy Tail could have been, and I don't know why it never reached that peak. Yeah, allergies like crazy. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on today. But yeah, so just I don't know. I feel like it's not being acknowledged the way it should be. I looked up the Fairy Tail podcast, and even they're not even really discussing. They haven't made a video in about 9 months, and the last video was on One Punch Man, not even Fairy Tail. So it's slowly just kind of going away, and it won't be forgotten. It definitely won't. It made an impact for sure, but I don't think it left a lasting legacy, I should say. It's going to be known as a top-rated shonen, but not an all-time great. I think it had potential to be an all-time great, and sadly, it just never quite made it. So yeah, that's basically it for this bonus puppy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Are you guys watching the final season of Fairy Tail? If you are, let me know. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just okay? What are your thoughts on the series overall? Were you a huge fan of it, or just a casual fan of Fairy Tail? Again, sorry about the allergies and about the lights. So forgive me for those, please. Thank you. As always, hit the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, positive or negative comment, both are welcome. And so yeah, until next time, see you guys later. I'll be back with another review probably in 2 weeks, hopefully, if I finish watching everything I'm watching. So yeah, so until next time, Ma Ho out.